Hi friends, welcome to follow up. Let's have a look at an easy problem, that is problem 392. Check subsequence. So in this video we're going to provide a solution based on loop and check. So this problem actually is very classic. So actually it's good to know or can write it immediately. So here we are giving two strings s and t. So we want to return true if s is a subsequence of t or false otherwise. So notice that here we are considering subsequence. As long as the order is remained, we don't care about if it's consecutive or not, right? So here the two examples are the following. In the first example, s indeed is a subsequence of t. For example, here is a, here is b, and here is c, right? And in the second example, so it's not. For example, x even does not appear in this t, right? So here the length is, s has a length 100 up to 100, and t has a length larger. So s and t consist only of lowercase English letter. So with that said, basically we are ready to do the loop, do the solution. But this problem I want to explain a little bit. So this actually is very easy to explain. For example, we have s as a and b, c. So the index are 0, 1, 2, right? And then we have another one, a, h, b, g, d, c. There's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So if we compare, let's see, we look at the first one, so 0, 0, so they are the same. And then we move the two pointers or index to 1, right? So for 1, so we see that this is not equal, so we remain here for the first one, and then look at the second one. So b is equal to this b, so we increment two pointers again. So we have 2, and then we have 3 here, but these two are not the same. Then we look at this, we increment the second one, we get a 4. 4 corresponds to d, d is not c, so we continue increment this one. So we have c, and then we have c. Then we continue to increment. So after all, if the first one is indeed a subsequence of the second one, so we are going to end the pointer as the length of the first array, right? So this is a very rough explanation. So I hope that it's sufficient for us to digest. But let's look at the code. It may be much more easier, much easier to digest, I would say. So we have s and length t, right? So we use two pointers I, j equal, so both starting at 0. Then we want to begin the match process, right? Matching. So well, I is less than m. So here I'm going to use add, and j is less than m. So now we want to check if si and tj are the same. If they are, so we are going to increment i by 1 and increment j by 1. Otherwise, if it's not matched, because we are trying to check if s is a subarray of t or not, we are going to remain I and increment j by 1. So the criterion for s being a subsequence of t is that we can match all the characters in s with order. So in this case, we are going to return if I equals m. If I equals m, it means that we can match all the characters, right? So now let's do a check. So yeah, it passes one case. Now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes all the keys. So here, we consider the problem of matching and checking subsequence. You can think about, so matching for subarray, so which is a consecutive piece. So for this one, basically you can use sliding window, or you can use some other sophisticated algorithm for string matching, right? So with that said, I guess we achieved the purpose for this video.